Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This is your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video. Peace, love, and abundance. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. As always, if you want to support the channel, all my links are in my description. If you need some extra help on your journey, make sure you check out the Retain Gang community, man. We're doing a 30-day lock-in challenge right now, so it's the perfect time for you to lock in. Receive some of this good energy, man. All right. Now, a lot of you guys, you be waiting for your reality to change, and you think that someone's going to come save you. And that's not going to happen, bro. Nobody's coming to save you. The savior is going to come from within, because that's where the kingdom lies, is within you. So until you change this, until you download the right codes, you're going to keep experiencing what you see in your present. Right? Nothing that you did on the outside is the reason why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. It all has to do with your energy, your mentality. Everything from the past weeks and months previously, the energy that you embodied during those times is the reason why you're here right now in the present moment dealing with your situation, whether it's good or bad. So you gotta take a look at yourself in the mirror, right? And ask, what did I do? Did I put myself in this position? I never blame anybody for what I'm going through in my life. I know that if somebody does something to me, does me wrong, or I'm in a situation where I'm not, prospering, then that means that that's on me. I gotta take accountability for that. What's my energy like? What have I been feeding myself? What have I been doing? What part did I contribute to my life not being where it wants to be? All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a way that you can gain some quick XP to level yourself up, man, and really shift into a reality that you want. All right, really, it's all about what you focus on and what you give your time to. This is why you got some people who can go to a job, they don't do nothing at the job, but just by them being there clocked in, they're giving it their energy, so they're gonna get a paycheck every 2 weeks, right? Lazy as hell, don't do nothing, but they're giving it their time and attention. So apply that same logic to everything else you do in life, man. You might got a book on your desk that you ain't cracked open yet. You're not giving it your time and attention, so that's why you haven't read it. But if you want to shift into a reality where you're reading consistently, just start small. Pick that book up and just read the cover of it. Carry that book around with you. All right? And then the next day, maybe push to open up the cover this time. Get to the table of contents. Read that, or just even look at it. The next day, push it even further. All right, we're finally going to read the first chapter. Read one page of the first chapter or one paragraph, whatever the case might be, right? The idea is not to put too much pressure on yourself, but is to make constant strides towards your goal. This is how you shift. Just by you doing that with the book analogy, right? It's going to put you in a whole nother reality of yourself where you're like, damn, bro, I'm reading. Like, you're going to just have an epiphany. You're going to look up and say, wow, I'm really in a new space. This happens to me all the time, guys. I'm on day 7 of my challenge. And, this whole week I've been locked in and been consistent with myself, mostly with my emotions and my feelings, and just embodying who I want to be in the present and the future, right? So just by doing this, even my space feels different. My house feels different. It feels like it's the same visual wise, but spiritually and energetically, it's a whole nother dimension that I'm in. And that's how you're going to feel when you start taking these baby steps to level yourself up. Even if it's in the gym, man, you want to get your dream body, but you ain't stepped foot in the gym yet. Make it your priority to step foot in the gym. You ain't even got to work out that day. Just go to the gym, maybe sign up for a membership if you haven't yet, get a tour and just walk in there. Just get a feel for it. All right? That's the work for the day. It might not seem like much, but you took a step forward to move into that momentum, move into that flow state, right? So the next day you might go in there and you might do some cardio, get on the treadmill for 20, 15 minutes and just walk. That's work. And then you gradually build on top of that until one day you're gonna look up and you're gonna be like, wow, bro, I got a whole regimen going on. I'm seeing results. You know, I'm gaining weight. I'm getting my dream body. You'd be surprised how fast you slip into a slipstream or a flow state. But you gotta make sure that you lock in and give what your goals are. Give it your attention. Give it some focus. You ain't gotta go and burn yourself out. That's where a lot of people mess up at. You try to do too much at one time, right? And then you end up just losing all your energy, all your motivation and drive. You ain't gotta do all that, man. Just sprinkle some of your energy on it. And over time, let it grow. This is how we invest in ourselves, right? Take your time. There is no rush to success. You know, like the old saying goes, everybody's in a rush to go nowhere. Coming home from work, everybody's rushing to hit the light, get past the red light for 2 seconds of their life, right? They'll risk their whole life just to get that 2 seconds forward to get home. It's like, man, take your time with life, right? Give yourself time to grow. Let it marinate. Let the present moment marinate on you, right? Allow yourself to just feel and think and put the pieces together. You gotta learn how to enjoy your journey. Enjoy the path that you're on. All right, because if you try to rush to your goals and you know you're doing all this extra stuff to get there, by the time you get to your goal, it's not gonna mean nothing to you. Right? It's gonna be like, oh, it feels good, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. And then you're gonna be looking for another goal, right? Slow your world down for a bit. Okay, nothing's going anywhere. Everything happens on divine timing. So as long as you is locked in with yourself and working hard towards your goal, and I don't even want to say working hard because that's such a misconception, man. Like working hard don't get you nowhere. It's about the frequency that you're putting into the work that gets you somewhere. That's what manifests your reality, not the hard work. The work is the easiest part. Like I said, all you gotta do is put some attention towards it and it's coming towards you. But also, do I have the right frequency? Right? Do I feel what I'm going after? When you go to the gym, bro, you gotta feel like you already have your dream body. You gotta walk into the gym with confidence, like you're already that person. If you wanna get into the book, you gotta feel the person that would be sitting here reading 2 chapters a day or reading 30 minutes a day. You gotta feel what that's like now. You gotta be him now. And this is how your 3D reality is going to shift, right? It's nothing you're gonna do that's really outside of yourself. It's all in there. It's all right here. You create that vortex through the feeling, and then that vortex is gonna pull your reality towards you like a magnet. You're gonna literally see your world shift suddenly, right? But that's only gonna happen for you when you understand that you gotta save yourself, right? Nobody's gonna come and knock on your door and say, hey, everything you've been asking for, here it is. It don't work that way, right? You gotta become that person. When I used to have my job, bro, I used to always sit there and be like, you know what? You know, I'm gonna get a raise one day. I know it's gonna come. I know it's gonna come. Always waiting for that pay raise, and it never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't believe it. I would say it to make myself feel better, but I didn't believe it deep down. A lot of things that I used to go after, I didn't really believe it, and that's why it never happened for me. It took for me to take it upon myself to say, you know what? I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of not getting what I deserve. I'm tired of working hard for crumbs. So I had to tell myself that I'm going to do this my way. I want to become the man that I want to be and want to experience. And I started feeling that way. Right? I envisioned myself doing everything and being everything that I said I wanted. And that's when I seen a shift happen in my life. That's when I started taking initiative and I became that person. I would wake up with new thoughts. I would wake up and just do things that was programmed inside of me. I'm like, whoa, where's this coming from? Where'd this thought come from? I'm dressing different. I'm talking different. I carry myself different, right? Everything was changing in me first, which sparked the change around me. So I wasn't working hard. I was just being my authentic self. I was just utilizing the energy that I was embodying to let it do its own thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do much. So that's what you guys, that's some advice I can give you, is just embody the energy first and then let the energy carry you. It's going to do what it's going to do. All right, you just got to put that time in, especially the first couple of days of being consistent with yourself, and let it take you on a journey. That's all we doing, man. We just going for the ride. We just here to experience and learn. We get too caught up in the physical, and this is why things don't work out for us, because the physical is not real. The physical is just, it's just coding, zeros and ones. And it's being programmed based off of your every movement, your every action. Your brain is doing this, right? In your own personal reality, it's your brain that's configuring all this out. It's picking up all this and giving you what you see based on the spiritual, energetic alignment that you're in, as far as your space. That's all this is, bro. Again, that's why I said I can come home, and if I'm in a certain frequency, my house feels different. If I'm in a low vibration, my house feels different. It feels low, it feels darker. If I'm in a high vibration, it feels brighter, it feels lighter. All right, so start understanding the spiritual aspect of who you are, and as far as changing your reality and shifting and becoming the person that you want to be. You see, if you need some help as far as like getting that magnetism within yourself to feel the energy that you want to feel, listen to some binary beats. There's a bunch of them on YouTube. If you want to be confident, type in confident binaural beats and listen to them. If you want to be productive, listen to those. That's the best way to help jumpstart you into the frequency that you want to feel. If you want to feel love, type in a love frequency, right? And then just let it flow through your body. Feel the energy. Don't think anything. Just be still and let it do its job. You're going to notice that your thoughts are going to change once you start feeling the frequency. And then your actions are going to follow that. All right, y'all. Hey, man, so, don't rely on other people to do anything for you. Okay? Start taking initiative and changing your life and living a life that you want. All right? This is a perfect time for you to shift and become the person that you want to be, man. We're going into a new beginning. This is the year of the 9, so this is all about closing old chapters. We're about to start a new one. Right? Start writing down new goals that you want. Start becoming that new version of yourself that you want to be. This is your chance right now to reinvent yourself. So with that being said, guys, if you need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about the video. Peace, love, and abundance, and I'm out.